So I'm Ofusu Kwachi, and I would like to take you through my design process. So I got contacted by two brothers to come up with a design on this piece of land. I visited the site, did my survey, and I took this drone shot. The interesting thing about this site is that it wasn't the regular rectangle. It had this interesting seamless form where you had its road access running from the stretch, as well as another road access running from the stretch. The scope of the project was to come up with, the brief of the design was to come up with 3 different apartments. So we had apartment A sitting right here, apartment B sitting right here, as well as apartment C sitting right here, with a car parking space running here, and running here. Based on the brief that I got, each apartment was having a 1 bedroom, and a 2 bedroom mixture. I had a mixture of a 1 bedroom, so apartment C, B, and A had a mixture of a 1 bedroom, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom, with its car parking space as well as a recreational ground. So based on that, I developed the concept of connectivity in the sense that even though each building was different, they were seamlessly connected through their forms as well as through their functions. So fast forward, let me develop it right here. Okay, once again, let me quickly draw it. We had the building fence wall running this way with its road access like this and then like this. Okay, we had the plot divided into this. So I decided to develop the design. With the design, we had the building A here, building B here, and building C. Once again, all having different scopes. Okay, had a car parking space running like this, car parking space running here. Now, one thing I also considered was a recreational ground, that is a core item as a core, which I positioned right here. Now this core was supposed to serve as it's actually supposed to serve as a social gathering space where this apartment can enjoy, as well as this apartment. In fact, all the apartments can enjoy. So with this space, we had it, I enabled it as a recreational space. About the design itself, about the apartment itself, I was much concerned about both fusing sustainable architecture with minimalist architecture. So what I did was I decided to introduce a lot of greeneries and introduce a courtyard right here. And I had the apartments running on this stretch. So we had several apartments sharing a common courtyard, as well as enjoying the view or enjoying the same recreational ground. So same also as well for this apartment. Also had several units or bedrooms running this way, having a courtyard in the middle. And based on also, I wanted to have an environment where it was serene and people could want to relax. So I decided to introduce a lot of greeneries, not forgetting this apartment as well. So this apartment also had that form running like this. I decided to go along with the fence wall just to be able to maximize the use of the land. So we also had several bedrooms running this way. I further went ahead to develop parties. By parties, I mean how my building, the stages my building went through before it got to its final stage. So with this building, for instance, you have it, let me quickly do it this way. This building, for instance, you have it looking like this at the front view. Okay, you have this building also looking like this. Okay, and also this building looking like this. Okay, now not forgetting, we have the car parking space running, not the car parking space, but the road access running this way and this way. So one thing that was very intriguing about this site was that each unit was having a view. I mean, was enjoying or was facing the road. So what I based on was that we could have this design like this, not to look too boring, but we could have it being cantilevered, its balconies being cantilevered this way, another cantilever this way, another one running this way, you know, just to be able to, you know, give each unit, so each unit could enjoy not a 0 degrees, a 90 degrees, and then a 180 degrees. So each building could enjoy, or each bedroom could enjoy not only a one-sided view, but could actually enjoy several shots. So out of that, I was able to come up with a form, an intriguing form. It took me quite some time, but I was able to come up with several forms that resulted in my final defined shape. Now, once again, based on the concept of connectivity, I wanted the buildings, even though once again they were all different, I wanted the buildings to be connected through their finishing. So I had to go with a common finishing. We could have had this running like this as well running like this. So what was actually happening was that even though once again the buildings were different, they were all sharing a common color scheme, which made them feel a sense of connection. We also had the gray color, running on these edges. And also, once again, not forgetting my green areas. Decided to introduce a lot of greeneries because the clients were fans of greens as well. You know, so you didn't want to have a space where people wanted to come and relax without enjoying, you know, a lot of greeneries. So, you know, greeneries tend to create a very serene atmosphere. So I decided to employ the concept of sustainability and also a lot of greenhousing. So this was the color scheme that I adapted. So fast forward, I finally came up with my images. I was able to come up with several images that the client, of course, really appreciated. So we have once again the 3 separate structures with a common space running here. We have the apartment on the right hand side, having a play of forms and shapes. Also the apartment on the left hand side, having several play of forms and shapes. Apartments on the right hand side, enjoying, you know, playing. So we have the ground floor, we have the first floor, we have the second floor, and also the third floor. So it was quite an interesting. It takes quite some time for you to, you know, discuss with the client, get to understand what the client wants, and at the end of the day, you come up with design approach that best suits the lifestyle of the client as well as his taste.